Have you ever noticed this? That you start making real money and somehow you still feel broke. Like you got the job, you start to make money, and then you start going to the restaurant and you don't check the price. You upgraded your lifestyle and then started trading your cars, and 2 to 3 years went by, and then every single month you notice that your bank account is resetting to $0. And when you're doing that, you're not just wasting your money, but you're wasting millions of dollars of future value. I'm not talking about crazy mistakes like gambling or buying some very volatile cryptocurrencies, but normal decisions like every 20 years old is making right now in today's time. And the reason they're doing it is because it feels right, and it's kind of scary because that mistakes it's gonna cost you like millions and millions of dollars in the future without you even realizing that. So in this video, we're gonna look at the mistakes and we're gonna find out how to avoid them. The biggest mistakes that people makes is that they think they have time. And I'm 21 years old and I already understand this, that time is everything. Without time, it's useless. And I'm 21 years old and I realize this, that you just start investing. If I just start, or if you're like my age and you start investing only $300 per month, in the future that $300 per month you're contributing can turn into millions. If you wait 10 years, you just don't lose 10 years, but you lose 10 years of compounding and the market opportunities that you'll never get. And you just don't lose 10 years, you lose millions and millions of money. And what most people say is that I'm gonna start when I start to make more money. That's the biggest mistakes. Start right now, because right now you have the opportunity. If you wait 10 years, it's gonna be so much hard for you because compounding all this stops working for you. So if you start right now, try to start right now. Take a small steps. If you cannot do $300 per month, do 150 per month. If you cannot do 150 per month, lower it down, do it $50 per month. But by all means, get started. The second mistakes that people make is lifestyle creep. Every time that you make more money, your lifestyle also increase with it. When you start making more money, you try to find yourself in a place where you're spending more money. Get a better apartment, you get more subscriptions, you go out to eat, get yourself shoes and clothes and all of those things. And then your raises, the more raise and the more money you get, just disappears with it. And here's the rule that I follow. Whenever you get a raise or whenever you get a higher pay, what you should do is try to invest like half of it. Before you even spend, make sure that your money is going on investments, savings, and improving yourself. If you do those three things before you spend, then you're on a good track. Because if you don't invest on yourself, or if you don't discipline yourself, because if you don't control your lifestyles, then the lifestyles gonna control you and your money, and you're gonna become a servant of money. Instead of learning how to use money, your money is controlling you and your lifestyle. The third mistakes that people make is their car payment, which hurts lots of people. People graduate high school, they get their first job, and then they get a new car and a car payment that is $500 or a month to $600, $700 per month. And this hurts a lot of people because that $500 per month might sound okay to you, but in the future, that $500 per month is hundreds and thousands of dollars. If you invest those, it could turn into millions of dollars in the future value. For me personally, I've seen so many people got into debt and they have to work the job they don't like, they don't have the flexibility. So for me personally, I would recommend you that you get a used car or get very cheap and simple cars, because the job of a car is to drive you from point A to point B. It's not for you to impress other people. If you have a good car, it's only gonna make you look like rich without you being rich. So I personally think try to have a low lifestyle and have a low profile so that you can become rich in the future instead of faking it right now and making your life miserable in the future. The number four mistakes that people make is their credit card. And the reason the credit card is so destructive for you is because we spend so much money on things that we can't afford it. And when we have credit card, we feel so impulsive to buy things that we don't need because we feel like we have all the money in the world, which we don't. And we buy something that we don't want, or we buy something more expensive than what we can afford. And it's time to pay. You look at your statement, and now you cannot pay it. Now you got interest, like 30% and 40% of interest. And it's so easy if you don't know how to use your credit card properly. It's so easy for you to be trapped, and your future is just gonna be ruined because of it. So if you wanna use credit card, just use it for like small purchases and just pay it off like every week. Try to pay it off before it even reaches. If you pay it every week instead of end of the month, at least you feel more secure. So if you don't know how to use it, then don't use it. Instead of ruining your life, stop and just do buy from cash or your debit card. And if you do use credit card, you should pay it in full every month, and there should be no excuse about it. And the last and final mistakes that I want to talk about with you guys is keeping up with people. We see a lot of people showing off in social media and showing us the lifestyle that's like really good, going to the beaches, going to the mountains, going to the ocean, right, exploring the world and traveling, right, vacation on the yacht, all of those things. And sometimes we think maybe I'm not enjoying my life, I'm behind, maybe I should be doing better. How are those people that's doing less than me? I'm working 16 hours per day, and those people are not even working that hard. It's not even making that amount of money. How are they enjoying their life and living so well? And answer to that is that it's not real. Lots of things that you see on social media is fake, and it's all just the highlights. It's not the real life. You don't see the payments, you don't see the struggles in your life, you don't see the destructive side. Just looking at the exotic photos in their Instagram highlights. So just keep in mind they have dads and they just live their life like that. But don't be that. You just keep working hard, keep focusing, try to live a minimum lifestyle, and that's all you need to do. Focus on getting yourself better and focus for the long term. Even if you take nothing from this video, I want you to take this couple of these things so it would be helpful for you. Number one, it's just investing early as possible. So the better you invest, it's better. Second, control your lifestyle. Don't let it control you. Second, also don't use that much as possible. Stay out of that. Number four is live below your means. Live below your means. Don't try to keep up with other people. And lastly, stay consistent and stay focused, because most people are distracted. They're just wasting their money on anything just for pleasures. And if you can stay focused and just don't make you average, but it makes you special person. And that's my dear. Don't be average, be special.